This week on Tutorial Tuesday, how to get photos that look like this. With just your phone and this flash from Profoto. Flash photography has long been a staple of my photographic style for many, many years now. However, anytime I use flash, it's a lot of gear, it's a lot of prep time, it's a lot of setting up and fiddling around with it till I get it exactly how I want it to be. Needless to say also, it's a lot of gear to be carrying around just for my day-to-day photos that I'm taking. So Profoto has alleviated this pain by creating the Profoto C1 and C1 Plus, which is basically just a flash for your iPhone. Now, something that's really cool about flash that you can't do with just a normal continuous light is you can do what's known as kill ambient light. So here's what I mean by that. If I go into the app and I set the flash to dramatic, if I come and I take a shot here just like that, perfect, I can absolutely make the background go almost pure black. Whereas if I set the flash to more natural, I can have the background start to become much, much brighter back behind her. Now, something you may be wondering, how does something like this little tiny device compare to something like this massive giant studio strobe? Well, let me just show you. So as you can see, when you put these two head to head in a darker environment indoors, they are very, very comparable. Now, of course, this one has way more power, but the price tag also skyrockets. There's two different versions of this flash. You have the C1 and you have the C1 Plus, and there's a couple of differences between them. One of the major benefits to using the C1 Plus is the fact that you can actually connect it to your camera as well using any of the Profoto Air remotes. So if I just go ahead and take a photo here, it just syncs right up. Another really cool thing that you can do with the C1 Plus is you can use different gels or grids, and they all connect together really easily with this magnet system, which I think is incredible. Now, the price might feel deterring, especially for something like the C1 Plus that allows you to have all these really cool detachable magnetic domes and colors and things like that. But if you compare that to the size and the weight of carrying something like a professional lighting rig and the cost of it, something like this way out benefits the cost of something like this. Now, I'm not saying by any means that this will replace something like a professional strobe in my actual day-to-day work. However, for the convenience that this brings you, that's ultimately where the true value lies. So at the end of the day, there are no photographs without light. And if you want an incredibly powerful, easy-to-use light that you can bring anywhere with you to use with your phone, or if you get the Plus version, you can use it with your camera, then I highly, highly recommend these lights. Thank you so much to Profoto, as well as Advanced Media Dubai, for sending these lights for me to try out. You can find them at amt.tv via the link in our bio. I've genuinely enjoyed these lights, and all of the opinions that you've seen in this video are completely my own. I'm not trying to bias towards any one way or another. I really genuinely have loved using these lights, so thank you again for sending them out. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Tutorial Tuesday, and I'll see you for the next one.